Holy smokes. Oh, yeah. That was, well, yeah. I apologize. Now, some more mental health things, because that is why we're all here today. Now, did you know that 1 in 5 Canadians will struggle with their mental health at some point in their life? And out of those, only 25% of them will get the help they need. Reaching out and finding healthy ways to deal with their mental health may include seeking the assistance from a professional counselor or simply listening to some good old rock. Like Pink Floyd, for example. You know, they're kind of small band. I don't know if y'all heard about them, but yeah, I know when I'm existentializing or having a deep night on a Friday, I always pump them out. Anyway, yeah. Next up, we have one of the coolest guys to come out of Sir John, Mr. Paul Bennet, up to play some tunes for us.
Sorry, I'm only going to play one tune. I'm not going to
lied
sing.
to you.
I won't sing, I promise, because I think there are a few staff members here, and I don't want people phoning me that they're sick the next day, because I have to hire the subs at the same time. I bumped into Shane Travala last week, and I asked him what's he going to play at the MAGMA Coffeehouse, and I had to thank Denise Hurley and Mark Kilbride for setting this up for us, and especially for our students. Anyway, Shane told me what he was going to do, and I thought it was great. And Shane reminded me of some of the guys I used to teach up in Uluhaktuk. And I had them for grade 8 and 9, and we'd spend Friday afternoons, and we would jam away on anything from country to rock or whatever it might be. And they just ate things up because they had not really had that kind of music before. And then at the end of grade 9, they said, hey, we're expanding our school into grade 10. Eventually went to grade 12. Why don't you bring us a music program so we can study Bach and Beethoven and these things? And first, I was impressed that they even knew who Bach was. I had never talked about him. But I said, guys, if I do that, you're going to have to change your type of guitar. It's going to have to become a classical guitar. You're going to have to shift from one knee to the other knee, and you're going to have to hoist your leg up. And it's a different repertoire. It's a thicker neck guitar. And they said, sure, we'll do it. I thought that was a great idea. I submitted my course outline, and teachers know all about that. And this is my epic fail. So I picked a song that reminded me of these guys. I've never played it in public before, but I know it's kind of added itself to the modern classical repertoire. And it's originally called Natalia. But I do this song because we'd gone through this program, Music 10. The course outline was exactly as I was setting it up. But, we did Christmas shows, we did everything. But by the time we reached March, the students came in. They were lying on the floor. They were sitting in a chair turned sideways. No one picked up their guitar. And before that, these guys were 100%. So I have my guitar, I'm warming up, and say, what's wrong, guys? And they just say, well, we're really down, and we want you to teach us a different song, like nothing so technical anymore. And I said, well, what's the point? And he said, well, we want something like that Spanish romance you taught in November. I said, yeah, but we're going backwards. That was way back in November. This is harder stuff and more challenging. Isn't it better? And they shook their heads, and I was losing them. And so I said to the guys, what's really the matter? He says, well, do you remember that exchange we had? And we had all these girls come up from Winnipeg, and it was one of those school exchanges, and now it was their turn to go to Winnipeg come April in a couple of weeks. And he said, that Spanish romance really connected us to those girls. And so I'm thinking, okay, wait a second, guys. Like, I laid out this Music 10 program. It's full of all this neat academic stuff. And in my sarcastic best, I said, are you trying to tell me that Music 10 is just about picking up chicks and that's it? And Travis turns to Mike, who's lying on the floor. See, I told you Paul would get it. He would understand what this program's about. All the boys got up, chairs, guitars, ready, and they said, what song are you going to teach us? And I go, oh, my God. So this is where I sold my soul, and I taught him a song, and I contributed to the teenage angst. Thank you.